and I'm a sophomore at UVM. I think there's something special about going to school in New England. You simply can't beat studying underneath beautiful foliage or walking by mountains speckled with rich oranges, reds, and yellows. When all the leaves fall and the mountains are rendered colorless, nature covers it all with an immaculate blanket of white snow.
Can you slow down, please?
Oh, sorry.
Back on 7.
Walking to class surrounded by pristine whiteness always makes me smile. Vermont's wonderful climate is at risk, and I want to protect it. Last winter, it was uncommonly warm. In addition, there was less than average snowfall. I attribute these erratic weather patterns to the exponentially rising levels of CO2 in our atmosphere. Rising CO2 levels are directly related to rising global temperatures. Using coal and oil for energy contributes greatly to the unwelcome greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. We cannot ignore this fact. It is time to stop depending on finite, economically, and environmentally costly sources of energy. The United States is the second largest CO2 emitter. We must take responsibility for our country's emissions by being the first to adapt. We must lead the country in lowering greenhouse gas emissions by switching to clean, local, and renewable sources of energy. If we use just 4% of Vermont's ridge lines for wind energy, we can provide 25% of the state's electrical needs. If 25% of Vermont's electrical needs were met by wind energy, we could avoid spewing 1.27 billion pounds of CO2 into the atmosphere. According to the Environment America Research and Policy Center in 2009, Vermonters spent more than $3,000 for every man, woman, and child in the state on fossil fuels. We cannot afford to depend on dirty energy any longer. By creating sustainable forms of energy in Vermont, we can keep our money here instead of watching it flow straight out of our local economy. In the long term, sustainable, renewable energy will protect our environment and our wallets. Vermont is uniquely known for its refreshing, positive, and realistic view of the environment. We have the power to preserve Vermont's awe-inspiring autumns, winters, and economy by supporting renewable energy. I urge you to keep climate change in mind when determining which projects should be prioritized in the siting process. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.